Hello, it is Sandra Lee, Human Design Specialist, Biofield Tuning Practitioner, and creator of the Inner Gem Shine card deck kit. Today, I am making a Sundays with Sandra cooking video for you. We have clams and scallops. I went to the farmer's market in Olympia, Washington today because that's where I am. And I love the farmer's market, all of the fresh produce and things like that. Got a bunch of greens and things like that. And I got fresh clams and scallops. And it's nice to be able to just go spontaneously get something and then make food, delicious food. So today I am going to show you how I'm going to cook all of these things. We have a dish that's got some scallops in it, a dish that's got some clams in it, and then other things I will tell you about as things are cooking, because today I'm not going to pause it in the middle. I'm just going to go. So I have my induction plate with a pot here, and I'm going to start by cooking the scallops. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to get some butter here. Butter. Put it in the pan. Let that melt a little bit. Then I put my scallops in. Rinse my dish out. I'm rinsing the dish out because after the scallops are cooking, I'm going to put them back in the dish. And so I didn't want any uncooked scallop liquid in there, because this is going to be a multi-stage process. In cooking scallops, you don't want to overcook them. Do you enjoy scallops? I do. They're almost a little bit sweet tasting. Okay, so we've got some cooked scallops that I am going to put back into the dish, because what goes in here next is clams. Okay, I'm going to drain the water out of the clams. In the pot. I'm going to put some more butter in there because the butter makes a nice sauce. Got some water here. Putting some water in. And as the clams are cooking, I will show you what else I have here. I've got some dried onions that I'm putting in. If I didn't have them, then I might not use them, but as I do have them, they're going in. I have some dried lemon juice that I rehydrated that I'm going to put in. Again, if I didn't have this, I might get a lemon. It's pretty flexible what goes into this. So thinking about how the liquid that comes out is going to be soup for noodles that I've got in there. So I am going to put my lid on and then tell you what else is going to go in here. Okay, so that is going. I have some rice noodles here that I already cooked, and the sauce from the clams is going to go on there. I went to the market today, like I said, and another one of the things I got is I got radishes because I like radishes. This is radish tops. Radish tops are perfectly good to eat. I believe radishes are probably related to turnips, and so turnip greens and radish greens are very similar. After the clams cook some and they're starting to open up, I'm going to put these radish tops on top of the clams and let them cook some. Now we just kind of sit and wait for this to do its thing. So you kind of see it. We've got that piece of butter there. And then we're going to eat it all together. I thought about cutting up the radishes to do while our clams were cooking, but I just cut them up. Is there anything else to do? I think we are ready. So the water is starting to boil a little bit. You're not going to see that, which means that the clams are going to start popping open. And in a minute or so, I'm going to put the radish greens in. Pretty much as soon as I see them starting to pop open. That's what it looks like. I may have overfilled my pot a little bit. So one of the things I'm going to do when I put the radish tops in is I'm going to take some of that liquid out. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Because I don't measure things, you never know how it's going to turn out sometimes. So I'm going to ladle some of that, and the clams are popping open. So take some of the liquid out. With something that cooks as quickly as this, you really got to watch it. Okay. Put the radish in. Let that steam down. So you can see that there's quite a bit of radish tops in there. And because it's greens, it's just going to wilt itself down pretty quickly. It's boiling away. See that? And even with having taken some out, it is overflowing. Yeah. Sometimes that happens because I only have a small pot here. But it is quite possible that all of the clams are already done. I do want to cook it a little bit more. Since it's already overflowed, I guess it's not going to be too much of a problem if I just let it continue going. And clean up here. This is an induction plate, so the plate itself doesn't get hot. You've seen me use it before. So All right, I'm just going to say we are done. Made a little bit of a mess there. I have another set of clams, so I'm going to pay more attention to that when I make them tomorrow. All right, so I am pouring this into my bowl. So we've got a whole bunch of clams here. We've got our radish tops and some mess to clean up. But you know, what's cooking without a little bit of mess, right? And turnip scallops on the side here. There we have it. Clams and scallops. Thanks.